Hello there, folks. Hope you're all doing well. It's a nice muggy day here in the DC area, right about 83 Fahrenheit right now. And I got some rain earlier, as you can probably tell by the sky. And yeah, I just got back from New Jersey today and was out doing some gardening and stuff. Just want to make a video on my Trachycarpus wagnerianus, because this thing, as you may recall, along with this Trachycarpus fortunei here, had spear pull a ways back. The spear pull seemed to pull easier on the fortunei, which is obviously smaller, and it had been stunted the previous year. But this waggy, I expected to recover, and I was really pleased to see how it did. And I don't know how many, it was a couple months ago when it spear pulled, but this thing not only did it obviously push out this burnt frond, which is where it spear pulled, so that's the top, that's the bottom of that spear that pulled out. So you can see it's obviously this like dwarf frond here, but it also pushed out this massive leaf. Look at this thing. Absolutely massive. I trimmed off another leaf that was sticking up here, the only leaf that got brown after the spear pull. And then this one's even larger. I mean, it's amazing. This thing put out this massive leaf, and I mean, they're reasonably fast growing. People say they aren't the most fast growing palms. They actually are pretty fast growing, especially in the warmer months. Obviously in winter they don't really grow much, if at all, especially not here. But I mean, this one, especially in the warm months, all these trachys grow really nice and fast, and this wagnerianus is no exception. Really awesome to see all this new growth, and just so cool. Such a beautiful palm, and I can't wait to see it actually mature out. You can see this is obviously pretty much the most mature frond yet. It's got this nice big frond, and they have these more curved leaves that are smaller. The whole palm is smaller, and the leaves are also smaller than Trachycarpus fortunei. Some consider it a variety, Trachycarpus fortunei. Some consider it in its own species. It's not known in the wild. It was only discovered in cultivation, believed to have originated in Japan. I think it's just very possible that any wild populations were just chopped down. It could have just been from like one locale where the species was known, and then somehow either that area was developed or something. So chances are, I mean, there might have been a wild specimen at some point, it seems, but if there are, none are known today. But it was discovered, I think, in the 1870s or something. Trachycarpus wagnerianus is really cool species / variety, and I can't wait to see how mine does. This is from Virginia Beach, Pungo Palms Nursery down there is where I got it, and it grew, did well, planted it more than a year ago, last March, and grew well, went through the winter fine. But then obviously after the winter, you have the after effects. It did get spear pull. It was its first winter in the ground. That's to be expected, I guess. Maybe I should have protected it or something, but either way, recovered really nicely, and as you can see, put out this beautiful new frond and more on the way down here. So really awesome to see. Yeah, Trachycarpus wagnerianus. Some say it's a little less hardy than fortunei. Certainly this take heel is proven to be the most hardy, it seems. I mean, obviously it's you have different growing conditions for them. This fortunei is smaller and it got stunted, so obviously it's not always a level playing field, but take heel certainly has proven to be quite hardy. Definitely seems to be as hardy as they say, perhaps the hardiest of the trachys, the hardiest trunking palm, certainly seems like it. But the Trachycarpus wagnerianus, I mean, from what I've seen, it seems to have similar hardiness to fortunei. So I'd say if you're in zone 7+, especially 7B, shouldn't need much, if any, protection at all. Here we're 7A, 7B. Didn't protect it all last winter, and it got spear pull. It was its first winter in the ground. Really only in a bad winter would you need to protect it. And they did have a mature waggy, the only one I've ever seen in DC, which was it was at an outdoor courtyard at the Botanic Garden, which was awesome. And then they did some renovations, and then I don't know what happened to it. I'm gonna ask them about that. But if it was removed and replaced with a fortunei, which is nice to see, but I don't know why they'd replace it. If it was as beautiful, about this tall, mature Trachycarpus wagnerianus, just awesome, and very sad that they removed it. But either way, nice to see. Hopefully this one will eventually reach that size, and I'll keep you guys updated in the meantime. Have a good one, folks. Like and subscribe for more videos. Stay tuned and take care.